Hey guys, welcome back to this third tutorial on our Bokeh Map series. And now I want to show you how to add our coordinates, our average coordinates to Google's Map API and retrieve the elevation. This is off their site and we'll be using their request library to feed in this URL. And then the parameters for the API key and coordinates. So you'll need your own API key. I already have one. You can go down and get your own, and it's very easy just to start a project. And we're going to be passing through our coordinates in one long string. I know in this example it's just one, but if you keep going, you can see that there is an option to build a longer string. Let's see. Yeah, right here. So yeah, each coordinate is divided by a period, or sorry, a comma, and a vertical line, and that's what we're going to be building. We're going to be building a long string based off this pattern. All right, so let's get started. All right, so our locations, which is going to be a combo of all of these coordinates, is going to be a string. And we're going to loop through our list. And we'll add them one by one. So for each row we want the average latitude, divided by a comma, and the string of the average longitude. All right. And let's see what else. So now we want to add in that line, but we don't want to add it to the very end of it. So if index is less than the count, which is obtained by using the shape function, -1, we will add this vertical line. All right, and let's take a look. Oops, I don't know why it does that sometimes. Alright, so here is our long string of coordinates. Right off the bat, I can tell this might be too big, but we will see. But it has that vertical line in between each of these coordinates and does not have one at the end, which is what we want. Alright. So now we're going to use the request library. And we will build our URL. So we'll begin with that base URL. So just create a variable. And we'll get that from the documentation. We only want up to this question mark. And we'll build the parameters. So params equals our key. So actually it goes in quotes, key. And I already have my key. let me go get mine. And by the time this video is up, this key will be deleted, so if you just get your own, you can use that instead. And our locations will equal locations, and that's already a string. Okay, and our request will equal requests.get search URL and params equals params, and we'll turn that into a JSON object. So let's see, JSON request equals let's see, so we're going to want the results out of this, so that is we'll want everything in this array, and that goes all the way down to here. So our results will equal okay, so there is, I had a feeling that this would be too big, so let's just dissect that real quick. If we do there's a few options that we can look at. If we look at the status code, we got a 400, so let's find the reason for that. Bad request. Okay, I think that was because our locations was way too big. So here, let's just grab this many or something like that. And we're just gonna test this out instead. And we got an OK response. Okay, so we don't need that. All right, so let's see our results. I don't know why it does every once in a while. It just decides not to work. Okay, so we have that information, and we want to pull out the elevations only. Okay, so to do that, we'll create a new list. Actually, we might be able to just directly add this. No, we'll do a list and we'll add it after. Alright, so now we have that list, and our list of elevations, and that's for however many locations we did, where is it, in this string. Alright, I just want to add back these elevations into our data frame, and from there I think we'll call it good for this video, and in the next video we will go ahead and walk through the the bokeh map. So elevations equals, let's see if that, nope. Okay, so that's an issue. Okay, I didn't realize I stopped recording for a second, but I got this working and I can go back and show you what I did. Basically, I redid the locations count by going all the way back up, and I deleted that entire data frame, reinitialized it, but instead of 10 features, I shortened it to 5, and when it did that, we only got 215 versus 300 something, and reran it for the average latitudes and longitudes, added those back in, and then redid the locations. And even though it's still big, it fits and our results were okay. So now we have the correct elevations for our entire data frame, and they are in there right now. Alright, that should be enough for this tutorial. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.